Bring your own device, take one.
Well, oftentimes when we saw in a legacy environment, the IT organization, the network infrastructure team understood how many individuals and employees were going to be accessing the network because they controlled how many smartphones and tablet devices were handed out. But with a BYOD strategy, you're now opening the doors to many more devices and many more applications being used on those devices. So your network strategy also needs to evolve. You may need more bandwidth. You may need more infrastructure to provide seamless connectivity across the four walls of your organization. You may need to think about bandwidth requirements for the applications and services that are going to be deployed on those devices.
Any network that was designed 5 years ago or more was probably not ready for the onslaught of personal smart devices. So the average employee right now has 3 devices, smart devices that can connect to the wireless network. So if you have a network that was designed 5 years ago or more, it's just you're not ready for it. So that's one of the things. It's just the pure density of wireless clients in a corporate environment has just exploded. And that's just not something they were thinking about 5 years ago or more. In a wireless environment, the first question needs to be asked is, what is the actual density of wireless devices in an area? And that really gets down to the question of proper wireless network design. So we're going to go into the building. We know what the size of the building or campus is. We know that the average user might have 2 or 3 wireless devices, his or her laptop, maybe their smartphone, maybe a tablet. And we get in a sense of the density. So that's the first question. The next question after that is, what kind of wireless technologies are they using? Obviously, if you're using wireless end technology and you've got 5 to 10 users on an access point, which is not uncommon, you want to make sure that you've got a switching infrastructure that can handle the density.
We offer services for assessing their current network infrastructure, and a lot of these services allow the customer to actually understand current baseline understanding of the environment, also allows them to understand how they can expand upon the existing environment. So this can go from just essentially doing a network assessment, doing a best practices analysis of the current environment, and then layering onto that what it would take to bring the network up to support a BYOD strategy.
So a statically configured network, which is what you saw 5 years ago or 10 years ago, just doesn't fit it today.
So what we find one of the benefits of conducting a proof of concept within a BYOD strategy is it allows for the customer to first pilot out how the implementation will work and look within the environment, and also see some of the unforeseen consequences of the technology. So there are many times where you find out cultural issues, you may find out technology issues, and these are brought forth within a proof of concept. And many times we find these saves the customers incredible amounts of money down the road.
HP is unique in that we are dedicated to an open standard and making sure that whatever protocols that we use, whatever technologies we use, adhere in an open environment. And the reason for that is because at some point we understand that we're going to connect with products that aren't necessarily HP. And we want to make sure that the customer has the flexibility of integrating their solutions in an open way so that they're not locked into a vendor. That's what's unique about HP.